Hi, welcome back to the 21 Day Realtor Challenge. Today, our special guest is Shay Brown, the president of Partners in Learning. For those of you who have never met Shay, Shay is a salesperson extraordinaire, and we're on.
It's a great day. My name is Shay Brown, and my company is Partners in Learning. And what we do is we teach you an easier way to be successful in sales. I'm so excited to be taking this time and sharing with you the best ideas I know on how to make the next 12 months your best 12 months ever. And what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to take a moment and just acknowledge all of you for listening to this audio right now. What that says to me is that you're a person of action. You're a person that has a thirst for knowledge. You know you're capable of performing at a higher level, and not only do you know that, but you're willing to do something about it. So go ahead right now. If you're right-handed, take your right hand. If you're left-handed, take your left hand and pat yourself on the back. You guys, you're all muted so I can hear you, but pat yourself on the back and say, great job. Great job for being on this audio right now. The universe rewards people who take action differently than those that don't. And I know for some of you, it's the very, very first time you've heard of Shay Brown. Some of you have watched my videos. Others have been to my webinars. And others, you're hearing my voice for the very first time. So what I'd like to do is take 2 or 3 minutes, tell you a little bit about myself and my company, and then I'm going to just go ahead and share some golden nuggets on this call. So a little bit about myself. I'm a native Washingtonian. I've worked only for 2 companies my entire career. I worked for Citibank after finishing undergraduate. I went to Morgan State, which is in Baltimore, Maryland, and I didn't do sales. And then after finishing graduate school, I went to Johns Hopkins, which is also in Baltimore, Maryland. I worked for Verizon for the next 9 years, didn't do sales there either. And then back on May 31st, 2004, Verizon gave me the pink slip, or they laid me off. And perhaps you all know someone who's been laid off. I mean, it's a life-changing experience. And here's a phrase you might want to jot down in your notes. It comes from Albert Einstein, but it's helped my top clients achieve some great results. And here it is. With every seed of adversity, there's an equal or greater seed of opportunity. So I decided to focus on some new opportunities. I want to do something bold, something adventurous, something different. So I took my small severance from Verizon. That night went down to Kinko's, had some business cards made up, and the very next day I was in business. And my card just said Shay Brown on it. And I called myself a business consultant and hung my shingle out the door. And then after about 90 days in business, I was tired, I was frustrated, I was struggling to get clients, and in short, I was out of money. And hence I learned the golden rule in business. At least I believe it's the golden rule according to Shay Brown. And of course, no one's validated me on this yet, but before my days come to an end, they will. And here's the golden rule in business. And you may want to jot this down in your notes. It's to never run out of money, right? And the only way I know not to run out of money is to make more sales, because when you make more sales, you make more money. And while money is not everything, cash flow does solve a lot of problems. So I had to learn how to sell just to stay in business. So I went out and studied some of the best in sales. And some of my mentors, the big names are like a Tony Robbins or a Les Brown or even Zig Ziglar. He's still around. These are the giants in my industry, but there's also a host of little guys. I call them the Shay Browns of the world. They're running around doing exactly what I'm doing right now, just sharing their best ideas on how to make more sales with less effort so you can really build your cash reserves, pay off credit card debt, save for retirement, pay your mortgage, and so much more. And about 5 years ago, the #1 sales mind in the world came into my life to mentor and train me to success. And his name is Eric Lofholm. He was the #1 sales producer and trainer for the Anthony Robbins Company. He had been helping sales professionals for the last 13 years. And I call Eric the super sales genius. And with Eric's help, you can imagine what happened to my sales results. If you believe they went up, you're right, they did. Here's a phrase you can jot down in your notes. Selling is a learned skill. We can all learn to sell. So I began to apply those sales principles in my company. My company grew. We hired people, we expanded, and then I started teaching those same sales ideas to everyday people who were just like me. And I'm just like you, by the way. I'm still in the field every day. Got my sleeves rolled up. I'm asking for appointments. I'm making telephone calls. I know what it's like to live on 100% commission. So my company now is in its 8th year of business, all the time, full time. And the mission of my company is to teach 10 million sales professionals over the next 10 years how to make more sales with less effort. We consider ourselves the sales university for sales professionals. So we're a place you can build your selling skills, improve your selling techniques, or in some cases, just learn language to comfortably move people to action. So that's a little bit about myself and my company. Now I'm excited to share ideas that I know that immediately help you make more sales with less effort and make the next 12 months your best 12 months ever. And if you want the notes, you're like, Shay, I want the notes to what you're about to tell me right now. Here's how you get the notes. Just email me. You email me at Shay Brown, CheBrown, at partners, with an S, learning.com. So that's Che Brown, CheBrown, at partners with an S, learning.com. In the subject line, just put send me the notes, and I'll send you notes from today's audio. Okay, now we're going to go and dive into some content. I'm going to go ahead and share 7 of the best ideas I know on how to really make more sales with less effort and make the next 12 months your best 12 months ever. And I wrote the first book ever, I think the only one written on sales swag. And I'm going to release it right now. I'm going to pull back the big black curtain. I'm doing that right now. And I'm releasing my treasure chest of secrets. And here they are. Number 1 is to take things one day at a time. And I don't know about you, but there's times when I have all these products, I have all these services, I have family things going up, and I end up in a place of overwhelm. And anytime I'm in a place of overwhelm, what do? Is I just focus right on today. I don't worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about next week, next month. It doesn't mean I'm not planning for those things. I'm a big planner. I think planning is important, but I'm just focusing on the present moment. And anytime I'm in overwhelm, I just focus on today. Like today, I'm focused, laser focused right now on the discussion we're having right now. So number 1 is to take things one day at a time. Idea number two is to play at a level 10 or higher, and that's on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, 1 meaning you give your low end effort, and 10 meaning you give your best effort. And I know you're thinking, Shay, how can I play at a level 10 every single day? How can I go all out every single day? If that happens, I'm going to burn out. So what I'm going to suggest is this: on a scale of 1 to 10, however you want to rate yourself, I'm going to suggest that you play at a level 7 or higher for 30 consecutive days. And it's my opinion, if you play at a level 7 or higher every single day, you're consistent in your effort. You're consistent in your making phone calls. I mean, consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. If you can do that for 20 business days, some of you work 30 days, but 20 business days, then you play at a level 10 or higher. And if you can do that, then just pat yourself on the back. Now, I know you can't sprint a marathon. Just like you can't go at a level 10 all day. You could have burnout. But what I'm suggesting is level 7. Okay, idea number 3, to focus on opportunity, not fear, worry, or panic. And in this economy, I know a lot of you are challenged in ways that you've never been challenged before. And we're finding ourselves in a situation with so much going on in the economy that sometimes we find ourselves in a place of overwhelmed in terms of the fear of what's going on, and we panic and we don't take action. And my experience is that fear, panic, and worry do not manifest money or sales. You probably all come to that conclusion as well. And that's something else that I've learned, is that your brain can't focus on lack or scarcity and abundance at the same time. So if you find yourself in a place of fear, panic, and worry, you're a human being. I'm a human being. It's a natural emotion that we feel. So my recognition is not ever to feel those feelings, even though I think them, but it's to say one question. And here's the question you can write down in your notes. How do we focus on opportunity? And something that Anthony Robbins teaches, that part of the purpose of your subconscious mind is to answer whatever question you ask it. And this is a very powerful distinction. So by us asking questions, what are my best opportunities right now? One of the answers that comes up to you, you can focus on that. And now you're focused on what are the opportunities, and you're not in a place of fear, worry, and panic. Idea number 4 is called optimization. It's really to optimize your business. And optimization is a way of looking at your business, and it's not about doing something new. It's about taking what you've already doing and making it better. So in your business, if referrals are an important part of your business, here's my question. Have you optimized referrals? If lead generation is a very important part of your business, have you optimized lead generation? And one way to optimize like referrals or lead generation is to implement a system. Another way is to apply a principle called best practices. So if referrals are an important part of your business, what are the best practices for referrals? Meaning in your industry, there's a set of best practices. If you find those best practices for referrals, you implement them, you can optimize it. You don't have to do anything new. Just do what you're doing now, but do it better. Idea number 5 is to expand your comfort zone. And here's what I'm going to suggest to you. There are ideas right now that you can easily implement that are within your grasp, meaning you don't have to stretch to get them. It's an idea that's right within your grasp, even if it's a little bit outside your comfort zone. And you know what? We all find ourselves in those places. So maybe technology is outside your comfort zone. Get over it. Maybe using Facebook or social media is outside your comfort zone. Get over that either. Maybe even getting your sales scripts written and completed and practice them is outside your comfort zone. And what I'm going to suggest to you right now with my clients, one of the biggest breakthroughs they have is that once they expand that comfort zone, they never see it going back. And that's a great way for you to make the next 12 months your best 12 months ever. Okay. Idea number 6. Now I'm going through this pretty rapidly, but again, if you want the notes, you want the details, just Shay, send it to me. Here's how you can get it. Email me at shaybrown, CHEBROWN @partnerslearning.com. Again, shaybrown @partnerslearning.com. I will send you the notes and a special video on how to have your best year ever. That's my gift to you. Okay, idea number 6. Forming strategic alliances is something that you may not have done or has done it as well because it's outside your comfort zone. And maybe it's public speaking. Maybe it's generating referrals. Maybe it's just you connecting with other folks that are in the industry. And one of the things that when I decided to form strategic alliances, what I found out was it skyrocketed my business. And this is just one idea that you can use to immediately help you. And you heard this phrase before, success is a team sport. You can only get so far by yourself, right? And so this is true with strategic alliances because now you can take what you're doing and you can leverage your brain power and other people's brain power. Idea number 7. This one is so simple. And even though I teach this idea, I know it. There's times even when I get off track and I don't do it. And that's one of the benefits of you being plugged in right now. And here's the idea. Plan your day on paper before the day starts. And when you do that, you're leveraging the power of writing down your intentions. So jot this down in your notes. You get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. And you can advance an idea a lot further on paper than you can yourself. So I want to issue a challenge to you. When we get a little bit of interaction, if I can interact with you right now, here's the challenge I would say. Plan your day on paper. And I know when I do that, something magical happens. Not just about my to-do list. I mean, we have a to-do list that we all have to do, right, every single day. But when I look at the outcomes, and I write this and say, no matter what, this is going to get done, I find myself more focused. I find myself moving forward. And you might be saying, Shay, should I plan in the morning? Should I plan in the evening? When should I plan? My point to you is, it doesn't matter. Just plan your day on paper. And here's a bonus. Here's a bonus one I want to share with you now. I've given you 7. This is number 8, but this is a bonus one. Here it is. Complete your scripts. This is the idea that I want you to do. And by you proving the words you're using, my mentor, Dr. Moyne, says your words can make you rich. So don't wing it. Don't shoot from the hip. Don't shoot from the lip. Get better at what you say when you're generating leads. Get better at what you say when you say it when you're setting appointments. Get better at generating referrals. And prove the words that you're using, and everything else around you will change. And here's a double bonus. And I'm so glad you're listening right now. Just think about it. Part of life is just showing up, but you're listening right now. And here it is. Jot this down in your notes. Number 9, top income producing activities. Focus on the activities that produce the money. Some of you call it revenue producing activities. And there are times when I get off track on this one. There's so many things for us to do on a daily basis in our business. We got to update our social media. We got to get the paperwork done. We've got to get the email out. We've got to handle this over here. We got to go to that meeting over there. We've got training. We got all these things we need to do. And many things need to get done daily. They're not revenue producing activities. So you get what you focus on. And if you want to create more income, then focus on revenue producing activities. What are the activities that produce the money with you right now? You do that and you're going to be very, very successful. What I do right now is just share with you a way to connect with me. And here's how I'm going to suggest you do that. Social media. Go to my Facebook page right now. Now, why do I want you to go there? Because we have the best sales training and personal development content that exists on the planet. I'm going to suggest you go out there, 1, to get some additional information for yourself. Secondly, to pay it forward and share it with someone else. And third, to like it. So how can you connect with me on Facebook? Here it is. It's my name. Facebook.com/Shay Brown, CHEBROWN, sales, SALES. So that's Facebook.com/Shay Brown, sales, SALES. Or you can connect with me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is @Shay Brown Sales. We make it really easy. Shay Brown Sales. And if you want the notes from today again, just email me. Email me at shaybrown@partners, with an S, partnerslearning.com, and we will send that to you. I close with one final thought. I was going to finish that, right? But now we've got 10. But this is one of the benefits of you being here. You showed up today. So here's the triple bonus. How's that? The triple bonus. And here it is. Use the current economic times to motivate you. If there was ever a time to take massive action in your business, it's right now. This is not the time to slow down. This is the time to speed up. And I know for some of you, the challenge right now, taking even more action than what you're doing in this economy, like, whoa, Shay, I don't know if I have any more gas in the tank. I'm going to suggest that you do. The universe rewards people who take action more than those that don't. And you can be 4 times more productive than you can right now because you have what it takes. You are a winner. I believe in you. And I close with these comments from my late mentor, Jim Rohn. One of the things he would say is this: don't wish it was easier, just wish you were better. And don't wish for less problems, wish for more skill. Because when you have more skill, it's what helps you overcome all the problems you have right now. And you can do that because you have greatness inside you. I believe in you. Again, one of the ways to connect with me is at shaybrown@partnerslearning.com. That's my email. Email me and I'll send you the notes. Or on Facebook, facebook.com/CHEBROWNSALES. Facebook.com/Shay Brown Sales. Make it a great day, everyone. And we're going to make good things happen when we connect again next time.
Phenomenal. And we will have our best year ever. Hey guys, if you love that, send me a note. Let me know what you think. Until next time, remember, success leaves clues. Follow the path.